tumekata keki. Imekatwa. Watu wameanza safari. Umebaki hapo ni wawili. Kuliendaje?
Mimi hapo ndio niliamka.
Hizo time ulikuwa umelala.
Niliomba ruhusa ya nini? Inaitwaje? Honeymoon. Nikapewa I think 2 weeks. And kwa job tukiplan za wedding, of course nilikuwa BOM. So there was a teacher aliyeemploywa akiwa TSC. So mimi nikifanya wedding nilikuwa najua sirudi job mahali nilikuwa. So hata nikifanya wedding nilikuwa na stress by the way. Niko jobless.
No.
Nikienda honeymoon niko najua by the way niko jobless.
Is your money married?
Is our money
married?
It's trying to get
it's work in progress.
Hey, our viewers. Yes, we are delighted that you have joined us this lovely Friday evening. Yes, East African time it is 9:45 p.m. And we are grateful that you always find time to come and be with us. To our friends in diaspora, thank you so much for your love. Thank you for your support. We really appreciate you so much. Yes, and we are on 8 again. And I am having the same guest I had last Friday. And I can assure you, your expectations shall not be cut short. Welcome to Couples Will Show. This is where we write down our love when we are alive, for we don't want our love stories to be read when we are 6 feet under. Neither do we want our love story to be read when we are gone. And my name is Willie Kinyash. I'm a Dr. Love, and out there people call me the Undisputed. Yes, and we are coming to you live from Maxland Hotel in Juja City Mall. Yes, this place, I'll call it my second home. It is the place to be. If you're around, or if you happen to come around Picarot, specifically Juja, Ruiru, you need to visit Maxland Hotel, and then you will thank me later. And so, I am having the Mwangis.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Good to have you here again.
Thank you for
Last Friday, mulichoma.
Kidogo.
Walichoma.
Kidogo.
Mulichoma, but mulichoma in a good way. Yes. Maybe there's someone who is watching us for the first time.
Yeah.
So last Friday hakuwa hapa, so wanashanga. Ni akina nani wanasemekana walikuwa hapa. So kindly you can say hi, and then we pick it from where we left last Friday.
All right. Hi. So my name is Boniface Mwangi Wahome, and happily married to a very beautiful lady. Wanamuita brilliant lady. Yes. And I'm an author. I've written 2 books. One of them called Stand Out or Fit In, and the other one called Live Today, Tomorrow in Mind, books for young people. And here is my editor.
Yes. Hi, my name is Ivy Muthoni. Yes, married to Boniface Mwangi, and we are glad to be here.
Wow. There's someone who made a comment and said, when I grow up, I want to be like Ivy. But I don't know whether it is to edit the husband's books or what. I don't know. Yes. So, karibuni sana.
Thank you.
Yes. About your books, how can one get a copy?
You can get a copy if you're in Kirinyaga. You can get it from UTQ Cyber. You can get it from there. Or you can also call me. I'll give my number.
Yes, we'll be having his number running down on your screen, so you can call that number.
Yes.
And you'll be able to reach him. And then you're going to plan how you're going to get that book for your teenager. And I can assure you that book will transform your teenager. So you better go for it. Look for that book and don't shukuru baadaye. It's a book. It's a nice read. Trust me, it's a nice read. So last Friday,
Yes.
tumepanga dawa.
Watu wakachoma.
And then here we are, msichana hiyo siku hata hajaona sunshine. Kwa sababu ameshinda amefungiwa. Because they are waiting for the guest of honors. Saa 8 nothing. Saa 9 nothing. Saa 10
hakuna dalili.
Saa 11
ndio nasikia from a distance.
What happened?
So hiyo day pia mimi nilikuwa na tension. Hapo ni unajuanga event si yako. Event
iko na wenyewe.
Wewe ndio image. Event si yako. So hiyo time nilikuwa na tension, hata mimi nilishinda kwa kagari hapo. Alafu nakumbuka tukienda introduction, tulikuwa tumepanga our ratio isikuwe na watu wengi. So hiyo story ya food ilikuwa COVID, yes, ilikuwa COVID, and then food, I think corona shina kwanga the family ya the man ndio inafanya
you
cater for the food, yes. So hiyo tumeenda introduction, niambiwa usikuwe na watu wengi nini hiyo kitu so hiyo siku niko na ile tension. And then someone else told me Rashu tuendange mapema sana. Ati tenda mkiambiwa sijui rudini nyuma and then sijui. Viata ile kitu iliniamazing sasa na hiyo Rashu ni mimi nilikuwa na expect tukue watu kama 10, watu kama 15. Mimi hiyo siku naona basi kutoka mahali nilikuwa nafanya job Murang'a, ilikuwa St. Paul's. Walimu wamekuja wamejaa kwa basi. Church imejaa. Watu ni wengi, hata walikuja wengi. Yes. So hiyo coordinate watu and all that. Mimi nilipata 5 imefika. Nimekota na tension huko. Nashangaa itapata academic kamefungwa, sijui nitakajua aje. Tension ilikuwa mingi, lakini wana nitetesha ati tulichelewa sana. Lakini rango tulichelewa kwa sababu hatukusumbuliwa.
Mlifika kama mmeingia.
Gate ilikuwa wazi.
Hakuna mtu alikuwa na intention ya kusumbua.
No, walikuwa wanafikiria hivyo.
Yes.
All this time, what was in your mind? Were you talking with him?
Yes. Yes, we were talking. But then it got to a point I even stopped calling because now ananiambia ndio tunajitayarisha tukuje wana inaisha. Sasa nikaona hata spigi tena. Wafike time watafika. And then now like when ikiwa hapo around 4 inaelekea ndio my mom came to ask me kwani
wanakuja ama
bado wanakuja. So when I called him now that last time akaniambia tuna kwa junction sasa tunaingia huyu. So nikangoja tu wafike. Actually si ati gate ilikuwa wazi. It was locked, but sasa hata mama amechoka kungoja, hata hawakuimba sana. Kidogo tu wakafunguliwa gate.
At some point ulipanic?
Yeah.
How panic?
Yeah, my anger was I'm missing my own events because they're late.
Yeah.
So
hiyo
ndio ilikuwa hasira. Yes.
So mmefika?
Yeah.
Kuliendaje?
Your time. Of course the event was very beautiful and watu walikuwa wengi. And one thing I learned through that is when you're doing the dating and marriage thing, if you're doing it right and when you're doing it right, people will celebrate you. And through us meeting and our love life, I think it attracted a lot of people who came to celebrate with us. So it was indeed beautiful. Mi ile tension nilikuwa nayo ni ile shuka atafungwa nayo. Ni gani nitajua.
Hapo mmeongea?
Okay, alikuwa ameniambia lakini unajua napata game imebadilika kidogo. So nilikuwa bado na hapo ka tension, but I think nilikuwa nimemscan vizuri her body and all that. So niliweza kumidentify. But everything went it was beyond what I expected. Tulikuwa expect what 50.
Wakienda sana 70.
Wakienda sana 70.
200.
Ilikuwa inakaa wedding.
Were you prepared for that?
No, we were not.
So kuna food.
Yes, and sasa hata another thing why like I was saying like on that day I was so mad because when we were discussing we said 70 wakienda sana, and kuna watu wengi sana I didn't invite considering ilikuwa hiyo time yenye numbers were being checked a lot. And then now when the gate was opened, my friends came to tell me watu ni wengi. Niko like, of course, like the seats and also the youth in our church, they really came, and that was also unexpected because there are people you just see in church, you're not that close, but now they hear Ivy and Boniface. Now we are in the same church.
Yes.
They came. So but what I love the most about that is actually like it didn't seem like kukosa food was an issue. Like people celebrated the day of pia hiyo kuchelewa, labda kuna watu walikuwa wamekuja kawasha kula 5 mtu alisikia njaa
akajipanga.
Yes, so it wasn't a big deal. Na mimi nikasema harusi naitana
Gajilipishia kisasi.
Yes. So now I felt like now for the wedding now it made up for that.
Wow.
Na watu pia urembesha event, so that ratio vile watu walikuja wakiwa wengi, kuna vile ilikuwa na a certain glory na fear. I felt that I was not alone. There are people who love me, who love us, and people are willing to support you and to support us. So me like kitu kwanga keen, especially for the youth, the dating and a relationship, when you're doing it right, you don't have to hide it. Kuna venye unaweza iweka too private until mpaka wakati huyo mtu anakufanyia vitu mbaya zinakupeleka kwa depression juu you are walking alone. But in our dating relationship, your time there are those people who saw us nikizindikisha kwao, ni tukienda church, most time walikuwa watu together, kwa hiyo mtu anajua wale wana date hivyo. So hiyo kukua iko kwa light, pia kuna watu wa celebrate. And hata mtu anaweza kucorrect ama na kuguide mtu kwa relationship, you do this. But when you hide it, pengine wenye una date ni mtu anajificha, unaweza pata umejipeleka kwa depression peke yako, na utakuwa na courage ya kuambia mtu kwa sababu ajui hata uko kwa relationship. So hiyo kuwa in the open, it attracts people even to come. Hata mtu huku umeambia kuja kwa relationship, they came and supported us. Yes.
And also now that being in the open, you find people coming to tell you the kind of person you're dating. So mimi nilikuwa naambiwa like by people who knew him from kitambo, he's a good one, we are sure like he can't hurt you. Unajua that gives you reassurance because in as much as you're getting to know this person, you trust them, kuna ile tu unapasha what if something happens and then he's not the person I expected him to be. But now people even vouching for him and telling me he's a good man. I think that just made it so easy. Yes.
Wow. So pale ndani wazee kulingaje?
Pale kwa wazee of course mimi sikuingia.
Yes.
Tension ilikuwa nayo pia huko, but I think everything went
walisikizana.
It was not a struggle. Sikuona, unajua kuna rush ienda nikaona wameingia
wanatoka
wanaingia wanatoka. So I think walienda wakablend wakakuwa friends. And there was a certain guy Mimi nilimuita kwa orodha na akwe among those guys who will get in. Huwa tunamuita Reverend Macharia. This guy mimi namjua kivyangu ya tunaenda mission school preach. But when I told him, nikamwambia kina ile akaniambia hata hivi tuko related. So hata akienda kiongea huko, yeye anaenda kama ni rafiki yangu lakini wako related.
Yes.
So pia hiyo kuna venye ilienda ika create friendship huko ndani.
Wow.
So there was it created a bond, a friendship, a family.
We actually found out that some of the friends that their family calls friends wakipatana huko ndani, like even my mom knows them, so like it's not strangers. Unajua kuna vile uwezi peleka mtu unajua mbio, ni akisema ndio tuko nayo
hivi tunakubali.
Na pia kama kabla kutetea hivi anaambia huyu kijana ako BOM bado anajiona sawa. Peleke mbio sana.
Wow. Beautiful. Fast forward now, wedding. How was it?
It was amazing. Actually, even the support from people was overwhelming. Considering, personally, I'm not a social butterfly, but I'm a friendly person. I interact with people. So I didn't expect that much support because sometimes, people take silence kama maringo. So I thought people will just assume that the fact that I'm quiet, but the support was overwhelming.
Wow.
Even my family, there's even an uncle of mine who just before the wedding, he sent me money and he's like, you have to see a committee, see anything. You just go get your nails done, relax.
Wow.
Yes, so as in I felt people took it ni kama ni yao. And that is something I did not see coming because I didn't what we have is what we are going to use because I don't want to start on the negative side. Yes, so kama ni 100K, we are adjusting the budget. Come on, 200. That's what we're going to work with. But how people supported, it was overwhelming.
You have a very key point there, and I would love you to speak to ladies out there because mostly you find ladies ndio wanapatianga majamaa pressure that it has to be like this. Kindly speak to young girls who are planning to get married.
Yes. The key thing is to think about the marriage, not the wedding day. Because most times when you find yourself thinking about the wedding, you will be extravagant, you will spend a lot of money, and eventually, if things don't go the way you plan with an inflated budget, you start on the negative side financially. And now, financial problems, even though you love that person, will cause a rift.
Yes.
So if you start on the negative, definitely the first years will be hard.
Wow.
And you're not assured if you'll be able to get through them.
Yes. So don't put all your efforts planning the wedding and then you forget that there's life after the wedding. And now that is the marriage.
Yes.
Wow. From your side, what do you think? How was the wedding?
It was amazing. Part of it, I felt so at peace because she never gave me the pressure. Like nataka wedding inakaa hivi na kama si hivyo
wedding show.
Yeah, so the fact that she gave me that peace and she worked with what we have, ilikuwa inanipea peace sana. And also the people we chose, the family we chose as the best couple, they also worked with us. Bearing the fact that mimi nilikuwa na work Murang'a, wife alikuwa na work Embu, wedding iko Kerugoya. So hiyo story ya committee, watu kumit, it was it could have been a struggle, lakini the best couple, especially the guy Hilary, he was staying in Embu, but he was able to connect every person. Hizo vitu tuna need. Alikuwa ananipigia simu ananiambia, "Oh, sikuwa na stress. We are sorting it out." So at some point ilikuwa like hii wedding ni yangu hata mimi. Sijaiambia wife, lakini kuna time fulani nilikuwa napea update yangu story. Namwambia, kuna hii wedding tulikuwa tumeenda, lakini namwambia kuhusu wedding yangu. Hata mimi nilikuwa na feel kama nilikuwa nimesimamia wedding ya bro ya sis, so mimi nilikuwa na feel like nilikuwa nimesimamia wedding fulani. Kumbe but it was me. So that aspect, support from those people around me, hata bro Wilson, our two, they came through for me, for us. So hakuna ile time ilikuwa na pressure ya sijui nimesahau hii, sijui nifanya hii. I was just relaxed. Na hiyo kitu ilinifurahisha sana. Na pia sikuwa na pressure ya pia hiyo time ilikuwa BOM, and this lady alikuwa unajua kwa nini mtu anaanzia wedding ama marriage na uongo. I mean alipangwa 30k nini. She knew exactly the money that I had. Yeah, alikuwa anajua hata the things I have in the house, ama the kind of a house I lived in Murang'a. So hakuna ile time ilikuwa ati time ya wedding naanza kumwambia, "Hey, by the way, nisilipange 30 na nipango 20." So nilikuwa honest from the beginning. So hata tukienda all through the process ya wedding nilikuwa najua everything that you're doing, hakuna kitu nimemdanganya. So I have that peace.
Wow. I hope wedding day hawakuchelewa.
Sasa now they caught us off guard. I had insisted, if you're late, I'll be mad. And you will not be sure what I will say. So please be early. So hata now on the wedding day, they found the gate wide open. Because nobody was ready. Like, we didn't expect them that early. Yes. So hadi
walikuwa wameharibu jina.
Lazima wangetengeneza. Yes. So hata nikipaka makeup nilikuwa na harakisha washakuja. Yes.
Kifanya makeup walikuwa wameshafika. Wow. That was early.
Yes, they came early. And that actually now helped because we were able to do things when they were still light. Not to kuharakisha anything. Yes. So kila kitu ili flow.
So according to you guys, the plans that you had for the wedding, you had exactly the kind of wedding you wanted to have? Ama kuna mahali kulikuwa na
the things that didn't go as planned were negligible, like nothing major. Yes, failed.
The service providers, they did what they were supposed to do. None of them failed you.
Yes.
You know, the other day I was having a couple here, and on Friday the service provider who was providing tents and decor, he came, pitched the tents. Then Saturday missing. Mtu wa sound missing.
Wait.
So nyinyi hakuna mtu aliwaangusha.
No. And funny enough, most times actually mimi hakuna service provider niliongelesha directly. Like hakuna, none. Because the only thing I did now ile personally without involving anyone else was my gown, my hair, my nails. But is it tents, food? Hata sikuwa nawajua. Singekwambia nakaaji. And some of them neither did he. Because now the support that we had, like kulikuwa na mtu anafuata sound, kuna mtu anafuata food, even. Yes.
Wow.
Yaani watu wanaoni event. Watu yeye unaonekana yeye ni kushow up.
You're just attending. You are attending.
It was beyond I think it was beyond what I expected. Na kwa nini ni watu wenye wanaweza kuja ni watu sura mbili hivi wenye najua sana hivi. But it was beyond.
And also what I learned for me is because even before, and when I was in school, I had said that I used to come to church during the holidays. so I didn't really know people sana, but ningesikia kuna harusi I would support. And there's someone who told me that when you support people, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're the ones who will support you. But God will send other people to be there for you during that time. And I think we really experienced that.
Wow. Amazing. Then tumekata keki.
Imekatwa.
Watu wameanza safari. Umebaki hapo ni wawili. Kuliendaje?
Mimi hapo ndio niliamka.
Hizo za time ulikuwa umelala.
Ilikuwa sikuwa sumba. Iliisha aya. I thought I was acting. Ilikuwa for me. But especially kaza of course kuna ile every human ile kitu ya by the way, unajua kuna venye watu weka wedding. Unajua sasa wewe unaacha kwenu na umeacha kwenu. Na wewe muishi wawili na mjaishi pamoja. So kuna ile seriousness people wana create mpaka unaona like we ni kama ukioa hautaifika kwenu tena. And all that. So kuna ile nilikuwa nakaa na niko sure. Niko sure venye nafanya ni the right thing. Niko sure hii decision nimemake ni yenyewe like that. Especially before the ring. Unajua kwa nyimbo kuna hapo ka emotional moment akiingia hivyo. Naona kasichana niko sure. Wewe mtu fulani akiamka aseme sijui nini, of course they never expected anything like that. Lakini kuna hiyo feeling nilikuwa nayo ya nitaweza kuhandle hii like hizo responsibilities nasikianga like a husband unafaa kufanya nitakuwa naweza ku provide the finances and all that. Hapo before ni hiyo time ya wedding niliomba ruhusa ya nini ya inaitwaje honeymoon. Nikapewa I think 2 weeks. And kwa job plan za wedding of course nilikuwa BOM, so there was a teacher aliemployed akiwa TSC. So mimi nikifanya wedding nilikuwa najua sirudi job mahali nilikuwa. So ana nikifanya wedding nilikuwa na stress by the way niko jobless. No. Nikienda honeymoon niko najua by the way niko jobless. So nilikuwa hiyo kitu ilikuwa around comment yangu. Hivi ndio naweza kuhandle marriage nikiwa hivyo. So ilikuwa inanipea ka pressure hivyo. But one thing nilikuwa na feel ni hiyo support. Nilikuwa najua kuna hii verse ya Bible inasema whoever fights obtains favor. Nilikuwa najua obtain favor. Because alikuwa kuna ile una feel huyu mtu mmeconnect somehow. So si venye ni stranger kwangu like ile na feel ati siwezi mwambia kitu. So hizo vitu haiko nipea pressure ati nime lose job. Because niko ajua tu God ata sort it out.
Wow, and he sorted it out.
To
God be the glory.
Amen.
So honeymoon, how was the honeymoon?
I think sasa honeymoon I learned things about him that I didn't know. First of all, the main thing I learned ni mtu wa ku flow with things the way they are. You know, and now expectations sasa zilianza kukuja. Ile unaona kumbe si zote zinakuanga nini. Because now for me what I had been told is as a girl honeymoon most times unangoja kupelekwa. Yes, he had planned this is where we are going to go nini. Lakini now the activities tukio huko ndio ati tunaamka tunaulizana ati leo tuende wapi. I'm like you knew where we were going.
Yes.
What do you mean tunafanya nini? You didn't have an itinerary for what we are doing. Yes, so like Sayonde can hit okay, we are flowing with the moment. Yeah, so that one was like okay, it was a shock for me. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
But it was awesome because now Google is there for a reason.
Yes.
You search activities in this and this place. Yes, naturally, and it was amazing. Yes.
Hey, Buddha. Kwani huku umejipanga?
Najua siko nimeoa tena. So siko najua ningejua venye ningehandle sister yangu tumekaa na yeye sana. So huyo sijui sana zile vitu anapenda sana. So naweza kwa hii kitu ndio napenda sana lakini yeah. So pia mimi niliflow na moment. Lakini wewe inapeanga mtu pressure juu you are the when umepelekana so lazima ujue to places. But acha tuseme tuliflow na moment. So hiyo time tulienda nikiwa formless.
Yeah.
But now I'm married.
Yes.
So niko na form. So next time tukienda tunatengeneza mambo.
Wow.
Tunatengeneza jina.
Amen. Now talking about that, now you're married.
Yes.
How has been the journey?
So marriage for the many years that we have been married, we have learned quite a lot. And one thing nimelearn ni marriage sio every time ni kufurahia kucheka, at every time ni hiyo kushikana mikono and all that. Those times when kuna ile time mko na misunderstanding, kuna time kuna conflict. But what matters most is how you handle that conflict. So hiyo ndio kitu ya maana sana nimelana. Juu kuna ile time najua this hivi ni ule msi akikasirika yeye hunyamaza. So kuna vile nitaona hiyo atmosphere iko very cold, najua hapo kuna mahali kumeharibika. Hapo ni kunoma. Na yeah, pia hiyo aspect ya nikasirisha, sometimes it's difficult to of course nataka ku maintain love and all that. So hiyo ku express hii mnikasirisha hivi. So pia mimi nanyamaza. So hapa tumenyamaza. Lakini hakuna time tushaimaliza siku. So nitaenda hivyo nitaanzisha hii conversation aje. Yes, and we sit down. We talk the issue, where shida yangu vile ilikuwa hivi, yako ilikuwa hivi. So we talk. And one thing I've learned about conflict, when you solve it well, it brings you closer to each other. Lakini ukiavoid conflict, mnakuwa distant. Mnakuwa distant. So sio kila time love. Kuna ile time mnaongelea kuhusu serious matters. Zingine uncomfortable talks. Yeah.
Wow. Ivy, what are some of the challenges? Can you say that I have faced this challenge and this in our marriage?
First of all, like he said, when we were doing premarital counseling, the book called Ndoa, we learned about how different people handle conflict. So there are runners and there are fighters. Unfortunately, we are both runners. So, like, none of us love confrontation. So vile amesema, vile inafikanga point, nimenyamaza, sitaki kusema juu, hata nashangaa nitaanza aje, na pia yeye amenyamaza. But now, because we can't just let it be iende hivyo, we have to talk. So like getting out of your comfort zone, first of all, because you can't always have things just flowing smoothly. We were not brought up in the same house. So we can't be the same person. Hata siblings hatupangi tumefanana. So that's learning things, unlearning, getting out of the comfort zone. As in those have been the biggest lessons for me. Yes. And I feel like addressing them, actually, in as much as we both want to run from things and just assume they're not there, addressing them actually brings peace. Because when you're running, hauna amani. But when you address it, you get peace.
Yes.
Yes.
Na kuna mtu aliniambia point ya maana sana. Akasema unaona mwanaume akiwa amekasirika kwa nyumba. Mwanaume akiwa amekasirika kwa nyumba, his effect is not felt. Yaona wife anaimba huko, watoto tunacheza nini. Hata wageni wakikuja, ukiwa umekasirika as a man, the wageni wanaweza kosa kujua umekasirika. Lakini wakiingia hiyo home, wife ndiye amekasirika. The whole world they will know. Yes. So lazima you know how to face the conflict and how to solve it with love.
Yeah.
Pia kitu kingine nimelearn kwa marriage, when you are solving the conflict with ati ni mimi nimewin. Hiyo I don't think
There's no winning.
There is no winning. Ni kama hii problem na isolve for us so that we can bond more. Lakini ukisolve na selfishness amtaenda mbali. So we have learned to solve it with the aspect of we are doing this for us, for our marriage. Na imetusaidia.
Wow. I speak a lot to many couples, and I think one of the greatest things I have found that many couples are fighting with it is the issue of finances. How do you guys handle your finances?
That is a very good question.
Very good question.
First of all, what I've learned with finances, the biggest lesson is we are not in a competition, and when he wins, I win. So it's not about whose money. It is about what needs to be done and who has the capability, or what can we do together. And obviously, when you bring resources together, you do more. Like the latest example. Latest example is I had another phone. The screen was broken, like shattered, but it was still working. But nile imevunjika, but it's hanging on a thread. And at first, of course, unaendelea tu kutumia simu, but you're not sure when it will stop working. And sasa I was expecting like he should see. He should see I'm struggling. But now, until I brought up the conversation, he doesn't read minds. He was like, hey, I feel like
He's not an angel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So even about finances, because I think where most of us grew up, it was like a forbidden topic. You don't talk about money.
Yeah.
Just go with things the way they are. But we talked about it, and we brought our resources together and was able to get a new phone. I'm a very happy wife right now.
Wow. Hallelujah.
And also the one thing I also learned is a quote from anaitwa John Nganga. And we've tried to apply that in our marriage. If your finances don't marry, finances kama hujamari, then you're not fully married. You're not fully married. So it's until your finances have married.
Yes.
Then you could say that you're fully married. Na hiyo kitu nimeona ikiwa ina work kwetu.
And talking about that, is your money married?
Is our money
married?
It's trying to get
it's work in progress.
So your money is trying to get married?
Yes, trying to get married.
When do you get to
We are almost there actually.
We're trying.
We've made progress, a great progress. And one of the main things, like he had said even before even before we got married, we didn't have secrets about money. So he knows, I know.
You know.
Yes.
So even all this time you're
I'm
going through
struggling.
some issues with your phone.
Yes.
You know how much he has.
Yes, I know. That's why it was hard for me to comprehend, like, is this not a priority to you? Yes. And now that is why I was feeling I was mad actually, because now if me having a phone which is like this is not bothering you, then I don't know. Yes. But now I also came to realize that it's also beliefs about money. We don't have the same totally, especially because of how we grew up. And we had that conversation, and that is why like it is still work in progress.
Wow.
Kama nilikuwa namwambia kwetu, when it comes to money, ni ile pesa wewe unakuwa umeipangia. So kuongea kuhusu simu unajua utanunua kutoka 20-30 huko juu pesa mobe. So hii kitu tuko tumepangia. So
Lazima upange kwanza.
Nipange kwa akili ikue mpaka nimeinternalize and all that. Hapo pia like my background ile ya kufanya nini? Ni kama unajinyima ama nini? Like unakaa kama hauna. So mimi niko nampea options za si phone sifanye hivi tununue charger nyingine.
Wewe jaribu tu kupotelea.
Yes, because now you're saying we can fix the screen and then it was not charging, we can get another charger. But I'm like, I'm the one who uses this phone. I know that this will be a short-term solution.
Yes.
But now, and then I also told him, because you're telling me now, we save towards the phone. How do we save towards a phone? And this to me is an emergency now. As in, I need the phone now.
Yes.
Yes, but then I also told him like me how I grew up, nilikuwa naambiwa either next month nini, because now yeye hapendi kupeana timeline. Atakwambia no problem.
Sort it out.
No problem.
And that sorting out may take 1 year.
Yes. So I wanted a timeline when.
Wow.
So like we are learning.
Wow.
And I feel like we have made progress.
Yeah. Willie, I'm calling you Willie. You look like you're broke.
Yeah.
So where are you? In this institution where you are learning about your money, getting married.
Okay. We are trying to. And one thing, I have learned is like being an open book and willing to learn. Sio lazima ukue like you can learn. And learning it will help you grow and get better and better. So my concept about finances, hiyo concept ya pesa yangu ni yangu, and it cannot work well in a marriage. In a marriage setup, you have to be selfless for you to grow.
Yeah.
And mahali unawekanga pesa, kuna verse ya Bible inasema something hard where your treasure is.
Oh yeah,
That's where your heart
is. Yes.
Yeah. So for me being selfless and through my finances and all that, expressing my love to her, that shows that my heart is there. Yeah. So for me, nimelan kuwa selfless, and that's how we are becoming the work. In progress, we are blending.
Wow. Wow.
Amesema it is easier said than
Yes,
done.
easier said than that. But after getting the phone, I'm a very happy wife.
Amen.
I'm not complaining.
You are a happy wife.
Yes, I'm also happy because she has a very good phone. Like ule bibi nani, ule bibi Boni. I'm proud of her. Yeah, she looks good.
My
I'm happy.
brother, let me tell you, a happy wife produces a happy life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you enjoy.
Yeah.
Wow. So thank you so much, guys, for coming.
Yes.
We really appreciate that you came and you even free and open to share with us. We really appreciate. Now there's something we always do when
Yes.
we are ending the show.
Yeah.
So nataka muangaliane.
Yeah.
Muangaliane. Kama mtamshika mkono ni sawa.
My beautiful lady.
And I want to give you free airtime to speak to each other. Words that will come from deep within your heart. Nani ataanzisha?
I will.
Go ahead.
I love you so much, and you mean a lot to me. You're brilliant, you're bright, you're beautiful, and many people admire you. And I admire you the most. I'm so proud of you, and you are always a blessing to me. And pia napenda kwa we've seen marriages breaking, but I want us to always be role models to many. Mpaka hiyo time tutakuwa na grey hair. Yes.
Thank you. Boniface, I love you so much. I appreciate you for who you are. I am so grateful that our paths aligned and that we were able to get to this point. I believe that God brought us together for a reason, and this far, I am so grateful, and I'm so sure that we are going to walk this journey together and tunaenda mbali. I thank God for you. You are so amazing.
Thank you.
Wow. What an assurance. Wow. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah.
And we are grateful that you found time to come and be with us. How can people connect with you guys? Your social handles?
Social media handle. So for me, Facebook, Bonjour. Twitter, Bonjour. TikTok, everywhere, Bonjour. That's where you find my articles, some of my videos. Na pia TikTok huwa naenda najitoa stress hapo wakati niko na stress za job and all that. Naenda na dance hapo, so you can find me there. Yes. Mimi niko huko.
Yes, I'm on Instagram, IVN Muthoni, and Facebook wanajaribu Soni Muthoni. Yes.
Bado hujajiitanisha na
I love Muthoni. I love the name Muthoni.
Wow.
Pia ni last born, unajua lazima.
Okay. I got you. Wow, thank you so much, guys. It was fun. It was still having you here, and we are looking forward to having you again soon. So thank you so much, and pass our love to people in Kirogoya. Waambie tunatembea huko.
Karibuni.
Asante sana.
And you're doing a good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, and that marks to the end of our show tonight. What is your take home? What have you learned from this lovely couple? They have such a sweet love story. And I believe there's something you have learned from them. Yes, as I always tell you, this show is not monologue. And so we'd love to get your feedback and tell us what you have learned from them. Yes, I had the honor of hosting the Mwangis. They were coming to us from Kirinyaga County. Yes, they came all the way. What a matter of love. Just to come and sign their love will on Couples With Show. Yes, here we say we want to sign our love while we are alive, for we don't want our love stories to be told when we are gone. Where else can you get such an inspiring show? It is only here. And so if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly subscribe, because every Friday we come here to bring stories of love, stories of hope that will encourage you and help you work on that marriage. We are ambassador, and we are going all over telling the whole world that marriages work. My name is Willie Kinyash. I'm a Dr. Love, and we are glad that you found time to join in. Thank you so much. For now, it is a good night. God bless you, and God bless your marriage. Kwaheri ya kuonana.